Psalm 66, verses 1 to 7, 16, and 20. Let all the earth cry out to God with joy. Shout joyfully to God, all the earth, sing praise to the glory of his name, proclaim his glorious praise. Say to God, how tremendous are your deeds! Let all on earth worship and sing praise to you, sing praise to your name. Come and see the works of God, his tremendous deeds among the children of Adam. He has changed the sea into dry land, through the river they passed on foot, therefore let us rejoice in him. He rules by his might forever. Hear now, all you who fear God, while I declare what he done for me. Blessed be God who refused me not my prayer or his kindness. This psalm remembers how God reached into the lives of his people by parting the Red Sea. By so doing God's people escaped the Egyptian soldiers. Imagine running for your lives, the Red Sea is in front of you and the Egyptians behind, and God parts the Red Sea, you dash through and he refills your escape route with water, which drowns the Egyptians. Since this was a provable historic event, the nations of the known world would shudder at the power of your God. At the time Egypt was a major player in the Near East, yet they were unable to stop a Hebrew rebellion of slaves whom they held in captivity for years. Recall that Rahab had hidden 2 of Joshua's spies who were in Jericho to prepare for an upcoming battle. The inhabitants of Jericho had heard about the mighty power of the God of Israel, and she says to the spies, I know that the Lord has given you the land, and that the fear of you has fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land melt away before you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea before you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did to the 2 kings of the Amorites that were beyond the Jordan, to Sihon and Og, whom you utterly destroyed. Surely, the power and the deeds of Israel's God were well known, and he was feared by many. The entire world was asked to consider God's acts, which are symbolized by his making a path through the Red Sea to allow his people to escape the oppression of slavery, and then later drying up of the Jordan, when the Israelites entered the Promised Land. The psalmist's experience gives proof that God listens to the people's prayers. Sooner or later, man has always had to decide whether he worships his own power, or the power of God. Arnold J. Toynbee.